So I'm gonna do an abilities tier list. Let's start with this. Terrible. Terrible. Let me just look through these, see which ones are bad, and which ones, so that I can get them out of the way. That one's bad. S tier. S tier. Okay, so let's go into my reasoning. This is horrible. I don't think in any situation you need more health over more healing. This hyper's just better in every way. This doesn't last long enough. If it lasted like half a second longer, or like a second longer, I could probably put an end to that, but nah. GDL station, it's the best one in the game. You get it off start, so there's no reason not to use it. It heals the fastest, blah 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 blah. You shouldn't use anything else over it unless it's for like a joke. Rocket Leap, I think you know my opinions on Rocket Leap over the past. Yeah, Hill Station's good. It's just, it gets so outclassed by this. I might move it down into, nah. Pretty good area denial tool. I'm gonna put it in okay. This one's just for more offensive gameplay. This one's pretty good. Doesn't counter Chomper as well as, where's it? The other one. This one. But it does. It's area denial. And it's pretty good. I'll put it up here and above that since it's basically an essential part of his kit. I don't think I could put it in great, but it's really good. That's a really good ability. I'll put it here. Well, nah. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. Rocket jump. If it's the only thing you have, yeah, it's fine, but it's just, like, Rocket Leap is so much better in so many different ways. That's pretty good. I'll put it above these. Good area denial tool, good group control tool. It's pretty good. I don't think you need me to tell anyone that. I'd say these are around the same area, honestly. I might just put this here, where, you know, this exists. It's pretty good. Does more damage, has a faster recharge, just takes way longer to get to it, but I'd say the other attributes make it good enough to put it above it. Really good ability. Yeah, I could see saying, oh, it has too little ammo, or the priming's a bit weird, but it's still a good ability. Great for picking off enemies, great for sniping, where it doesn't have any damage fall off. Pretty sure it has resistance too, which Gatling doesn't. I might be wrong about that though. Most mad ability in the game. It's not very good. Unless you just, again, don't want to hit all your shots. Or if you want to get them with splash, I guess. I feel like this one's going to be pretty high. I'll rate I'm slightly above it because it's better for area denial. And I prefer having that area denial rather than damage. But I could see cases being made for this being better. Honestly, I might put it. You know what? Or you know what? No, top of A tier, top of A tier. Both pretty good abilities. Not much I can say about them other than just keep someone out of an area or get extra damage. So that you can, you know, get kills easier. And if you miss bullets with like a low ammo clip or mag, or I don't even know what you call it. This is an essential part of Chomper's kit, so it's going to go pretty high. I'd say even higher than these two. This is going to rank similarly, since it does essentially the same thing. I put it here, actually. It's good on Metal Chomper, but on every other one, it's just kind of fine. It gets outclassed. 7 seconds for what it's worth. It's pretty good. But whenever you're looking out for like damage, it's better. So this one completely stops your enemy, but has a lot of attributes that make it worse. So I'll put it here, you know, in case you wanna, I don't know, you know, so yeah. Anyways, if you want to keep them completely stopped, I guess it'd be good. I guess it could work with this, but the point of this, it's not good. It's not very. This one's not very good. This one's it's not it's in meh for a reason. It's not all that great. 75, overly noticeable. This was one of them where the visuals actually affect how it's used. Does more damage. I think. I don't know the other attributes of it, but I'm gonna put it pretty high. It's good for area dial. I'll put it down here, you know, with this. I'm gonna put it in a similar space, if not higher. I'll put it like this. Okay. This. I'll put this up here. Better area denial than the other one, but this one has more, I guess, applicability, you'd say. You know, it's more for just defending ZPGs when you don't want to move. I'm actually going to rank this pretty high, you know. I like using it a lot, so it's going to go pretty high on the list. I'd say here is pretty good. I might disagree with this later. I did on my characters one, where I just played the characters again and got a better opinion of them. Like Landscaper, I rated criminally low, but I think that's pretty good for now. All these. Warp is like pretty essential to the character, you know. So I'm gonna rank it similarly, you know. Like you almost, honestly, I might rank it up here, where it's so like crucial to the character. You know, getting in, getting out, helping teammates, you know. This. It's good on one map. One part of one map. I don't think... Oh, but you can use like Arcane Enigma and run away. Just play the game, dude. Just get better. Just get better so that you don't have to use this cheap... And I've never played against someone who uses it. Other than on one part of one singular map. So, with most of maps being like 6 to 7, I mean, it's... You're not going to use this. Warp is just better. I'm going to put this higher. It's just tackle on Scientist, except it does less damage. It might get a bit more range, but Warp just outclasses it in almost every single way, dude. Okay, Hyper. Its entire point is either to... Like, it literally says on a loading tip to, like, you can use it to jump high and splash down on your enemies, like, cart bomb them. You know, just so that you can be really evasive. It's a horrible way to play. It's supposed to be used to get in, so, and get up to ledges. It's like, probably the most essential part of his kit. Actually, yeah, I feel like that's better. I'm gonna rank this similarly. These both have a lot of applicability. I'll put it up here, I guess. Here. Jackhammer's he's gonna, unlike this one where it just lasts too short, this one lasts shorter, but it gets you there quicker. It gets you to the area you need to be, so as long as you know how to use it. This one's just longer. A lot of times it'll last longer than you need it to, so it's not always going to be great. I'm going to rank these later, though, where they're a very difficult place to put. I feel like this just isn't all that great. I'll put a meh, you know, above this, I guess. I don't use it. I do never use it because it gets destroyed instantly. I guess you can deploy more, but I don't even see myself using the tackle dummy much anyways, so I'm gonna put these both here. Oh, you can use it for cover, yeah, I guess, but I don't know. Drum, I think I'd rank it around the same place I ranked this. I put this around the same place I ranked this. It just depends on whether you care more about the drone strike or the actual drone. I care more about the drone strike. Artichoke, nah. Yeah, it's just like 15 extra health isn't gonna do much. Yeah, you don't get one shot by like a stray bullet from a soldier, but it's like what, one more bullet, like the classes that it matters on. It's usually going to take like 2 or 3 more bullets, and they're rapid fire, most of them. So it's basically useless. It has nothing, no good attributes in my opinion. I didn't put it in bad because I know someone. There's correct ways to use it. This burrow, pretty essential part of his kit. It gets countered by this, so I don't know where to put it. I'll put it pretty high though, like here. Sunbeam. I'll rank it similarly. I'll just put Solar Flare above it. They play really similarly. It has, I think they both have resistances. I just feel like Solar Flare is better. Again, the priming and the less, overall time you get to use it, yeah, but I feel like the damage matters more, and what I usually use it for, it doesn't really matter. So these are both going to be in the same place, so I'd say they're going to be pretty high. Round, this is a pretty essential part of their kit, again, so I guess I'll rank it here. I might disagree with this later. I don't really play this class, as I've said before, so I'm not going to, spread many of my opinions on this. Okay, I just feel like Heal Flower kind of does everything better. Again, S tier. Honestly, might be even further S tier. You know what, here's fine. These are basically the same ability. I think this one is slightly better somehow. I can't remember how. I remember hearing that, but I'm pretty sure these are just the same. So I'm gonna keep this here, self-healing, blah blah. No, I'm not gonna put it that high, but it's like one of the best abilities in the game. That's literally why this is so low, is because it's just so outclassed by this, and you get it from the start. So it's not even like, oh well, where you don't get Rocket Leap instantly. It's not like completely outclassed. If you got Rocket Leap instantly, this would be right where, I forgot its name. That's how bad it is, in my opinion. Heal Bomb. It's the only form of mobile healing Scientist has. It's just a second form of healing. Use it to heal yourself, use it to heal your teammates. I feel like it goes somewhere around here. I'll just put it here for now. These are similar. They do the same amount of distance, blah 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 blah. This one just gets, the recharge faster, at least from what I've read in the description. But it's like bugged. I don't know if that's specifically my version, but like if you go up hills or anything, it's just like lags out and it stutters and it doesn't get you very far. I might just be, my game might be bugged or something, even though it's a live service. I don't know, it might just be a bug, and it wasn't supposed to be like that way, but I won't sleep on it, where this one does more damage. You don't need it very often, so I'll just put this one up here. I don't play All-Star all that much, though. This one's a pretty essential part of his kit, but I won't. You know what? I'll rank it up here. It's worse than these two. Better. These really don't matter, but I'll put it there. great ability. Allows you to get to a teleporter faster, which means there won't be as much defense for it, so you can get your teleporter out faster, which means you'll have more people helping you defend it, which means you can keep it up longer. And keeping the teleporter up longer is essential to winning the game, so... or just keeping it up in the first place, so... I'm just going to rank it up there. I might actually put it higher. Jackhammer's good, it's just not as great. It gets outclassed, but I'm not going to sleep on it too much. You've already said him earlier, so I'm just going to put it at bottom of good ability, top of okay ability. And punt. I'll just put this one next. I feel like it's going to be pretty high. It's not as... It gets outclassed by this. Even more in Garden Warfare 2, but in this game it sort of does. It shoots slower fire rate, and I think less ammo, if I remember correctly, for a bit more damage. I don't know, I feel like fire rate's part of what makes this one so good. They both have the same, like, amount of time to hit, so I'm going to put it higher. Like around here-ish. I don't use it very often though, so I don't know if I'm allowed to, if I'm gonna form many opinions on it. I might change my opinion on this later if I use it more often, but I feel like it gets outclassed by this right now. And punt, it's gonna get higher. I'd say around. It can counter a lot. If you use it right, it can be an S tier, but I just feel overall skill level, it's gonna be around here. And throw. You get it further, but there's some downsides. You have more control over end punt, so I'm just gonna put this lower. So like, yeah, around here. I have not used spike weeds much. From what I've saw overall, they're not really all that great. They're interchangeable. This one does more damage, but a lot of people use it so that you can trap someone. So I'm just gonna put this one at the top, this one lower. I don't know what this one does differently. Anyways, I feel like that's about it. Pretty cool. Anyways, that's pretty much it.